Hi, I'm Kayla Howard. This is
Dara Martinez Chapa.
Emily Munoz.
and Miranda Jimenez is operating the slides right now. In 2012, the number of U.S. households that owned a dog was 43.3 million. That number climbed in 2015 to 54.4 million for a total of 77.8 million pets owned. The purpose of this presentation is to persuade you to consider to adopt a shelter dog as opposed to adopting a dog from inhumane source such as a puppy mill. We're qualified to speak on this topic as we have all either adopted a shelter dog or know someone who has. As a pet owner, we love our animals unconditionally and we want what's best for them. So what happens when you're no longer able to be there to take care of them? Wouldn't you want somebody else to love and care for them the way you would, rather than them sitting in a pound cell by themselves, alone, wondering where you are? Some of the main topics I would like we're going to discuss today are why you should adopt, the benefits of adoption, and we will also weigh the cons of adoption. The first reason you should adopt is for your health. Dogs have been known to relieve stress, so several universities had service dogs visit the campuses annually during times of high stress to help students cope. Service dogs can also be seen in airports and the workplace. Dogs are also a known remedy to help people with PTSD cope. In a study involving 30 U.S. military veterans, they responded as having benefited from living with a dog. Of the group surveyed, the group surveyed included men and women ages 34 to 67. Respondents indicated since adopting their dog, they had improved in several areas, including feeling calmer, less lonely, less depressed, and less concerned about their safety and their family's safety. Dogs will also allow you to be physically fit. Playing with your dogs out in the yard, playing fetch, and taking them for walks will help you get exercise you might not otherwise get, not owning a dog. Dogs are also known for their ability to sense diseases such as cancer, or also detect oncoming episodes such as epilepsy, panic attacks, heart attacks, strokes, and autistic fits. The second reason you should adopt is for your heart. There's nothing better than coming home from a hard day at work or school, opening the door and being greeted by a happy face and a wagging tail. So they cheer you up. Give love and feel love. Nursing homes were one of the first places to open their doors to the concept of pet therapy. Pet therapy was developed by Therapy Dogs International 30 years ago. Therapy Dogs International frequent hospitals and jails, additionally, to help patients and inmates cope with their situations. And probably the most important reason is you're saving a life. As stated previously, there's 77.8 million dogs owned in the U.S. The retention rate for pets is dropping annually, causing overcrowding in U.S. shelters. Not all shelters are no-kill shelters, causing 2.7 million animals to be euthanized annually, 1.2 million of those being dogs. And Dara's going to now discuss the benefits of adoption.
Like the first benefit of adoption is that you'll be saving money. Typical adoption fee is $125 total, which includes neutering, microchipping, and the dog's first shots. The table below demonstrates the average cost of the first vet visits for a new dog. Just the dog alone, purchasing the dog alone is $100 or more. Depends on what breed you buy and if they're AKC registered, CKC registered, etc. The first vet exam usually costs between $35 and $150. The vaccination, $75 to $150. Deworming, $10 to $35, and spaying and neutering, $40 to $350. All these costs can be eliminated by adopting a dog, and you'll be saving money. Another benefit of adopting a dog is that you'll be giving a pup a second chance. Every dog ends up at the shelter for a different reason: situational change or Christmas birthday present. When you receive a dog for a Christmas or a birthday present, it's the cutest thing. You're so in love with it. But come 3 months later when it's peeing and pooping all over your house and you don't have money to buy food, it's not exactly the best gift that somebody could give you. Is it the dog's fault that nobody wanted him or her, though? Adopting an older dog means he or she is probably already housebroken. However, each dog is different. Training and the headaches that go with it is part of a dog ownership, but having a new dog with a few lessons under his belt can make the transition much easier.
Rescue animals just seem kind of grateful. Obviously, I can't read an animal's mind, but it is easy to understand that a dog would rather be home with you, playing with you, and cuddling with you, rather than being stuck in a cage all day and all night. So here's some drawbacks of adoption. There are a few concerns about adoption that people face.
One of the major disadvantages of adopting a dog is that you probably don't know his or her breed. However, this is only of concern if your living situation has breed restrictions, such as restrictions against so-called aggressive breeds. But I would like to point out that a breed of a dog is not always the best indication of how he or she will behave. Additionally, a lot of people place a lot of value on so-called designer breeds or purebred dogs. I'd also like to point out that dogs coming from puppy mills have a lot of health issues. They have shorter lifespans, and they also have some behavioral issues as well. And one of the other cons is that you probably have no clue of your dog's history. If you have a small child, this is, of course, a major concern. However, as Dara mentioned, training is always a good resource. You can give a dog a second chance, and a lot of times they're very receptive to training. Additionally, the shelters that you adopt from go to great lengths to ensure that dogs are placed in the appropriate living situation. You're not going to send a dog who's afraid of children home with a person who has 4 small kids in the household. They often indicate energy level of the dog. They indicate whether or not they do well with children or whether or not they do well with other pets. And of course, they always offer to let you take the dog home and see how they interact with your current dogs and your children. So it ensures that your dog can, the dog that you adopt can fit in well with your household. You'll go to the shelter and you never know who you're going to meet. You might be there to pick up a dog to be on your farm, to take hunting with you. But you may get there and you'll find that you're going to be bringing home a family member. The dog is a lifelong companion, and they'll be loyal to you to the very end.
So something to take away from this is that if one of every American's looking to adopt a dog to their family, in the next year of adopted from a shelter or a rescue, not one single healthy, treatable animal would lose his or her life. So today we have discussed with you why you should adopt, the benefits of adoption, and we've weighed out the cons of adoption. Here we have displayed our sources. Thank you so much for watching our video about adoption.
Thank you.